What's good, YouTube? It's Rage Real. So in today's video, I want to show you guys this Team and Scheme series part 30. So if you enjoyed this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn those post notifications on. So this may be the last part to the series. Now I know there are two other teams that I didn't do, which is the Patriots and the Lions, but honestly I just really don't want to do those teams. I would never suggest you to play with those teams. But I don't know, I just don't really want to continue the series any further. Really, for one sake is, well, for one reason it's the views, and for two, it's just extremely hard trying to show you a scheme that's particular with those two teams without being a super run heavy scheme, and I just don't want to do that. So I'm probably going to create another scheme for you guys, or another series for you guys that I'll do. Just not sure exactly what I want to do yet, but without further ado, man, I want to show you guys my website. All things Madden will be the future for the Madden community. This is so much more than your standard ebook website. This website right here is designed for everything that you love to do in Madden. We know you love tournaments. We know you love to play CFLs. We have money CFLs. We have free CFLs. We even give you reward points for shopping on our website. There's also an amazing feature that we put on there called Request an Ebook. Now, this is the exact process that you'll go through when you actually check out, and we also offer a number of payments. So go ahead and head over to allthingsmadden.com to see what all the hype is about. Alright, so quickly I want to go through a bomb play in this particular offense, and then we're going to jump straight into gameplay. Now, the reason I think the Colts are really good for this doubles Y offense is because they have three great receivers. Paris Campbell, who has 94 speed, T.Y., who has 91, and they also have Ashton Dolan, who has, I believe he has 91, I could be wrong, it's 91 or 92, but they have three great receivers, and they also have Jack Doyle, who's a really good tight end, and they also, of course, have JT, who's, you already know JT is good, you know, so I think this offense fits perfectly with this particular team, and they also do have a pretty straight offensive line. In 73, of course, they have Quentin Nelson, then they have an 83 Ryan Kelly, then they have a 77 and an 85. So they have an extremely good offensive line. Now, with this doubles Y off, I am in the Bengals playbook. Again, I'm in the Bengals offensive playbook. Now, doubles Y off can be found in a lot of different playbooks, but I believe the Bengals have the best doubles Y off, and this is why right here. So I really love the inside zone, of course. Now, they also do have RPO zone peak, so if you like that, you can do that. But I like to alternate between the inside zone and the 0-1 trap. Those are extremely good run plays on here. Now, they also do have a great passing concept, so you can actually use the Texas verticals, which is really nice with that angle route. They also have flood, which has a one-play touchdown, which we're about to go over. And they also have double dig, which you can create a nice little flood concept with. And they also have jet pass on here. So a lot of great plays in this offense. So like I said, I'm going to just show you flood real quick, because this will bomb just about every single coverage in the game. And I'm going to showcase that to you right now, so you can tell we did put some safeties at linebacker, and we do have some speed all around with the DBs. So let's come out in cover 3. Now, you want to run this bomb play. I like running it when I'm on the right hash mark or in the middle of the field. Now, I like running the bomb play with my bomb coming from the left side to the right, because for whatever reason, if you try to run it to the right side, it doesn't work as well, and you'll see that in gameplay. So I normally like to try to bomb coverages when I'm on the right hash mark or on the middle of the field, preferably. Now, the setup to bomb every coverage, you just want to take X, block them, and then you want to take circle, put them on an in route, and you want to take triangle right here, put them on a zig or a flat route. Now, I personally like the zig route, because in case they play man coverage, but this is what your setup's looking like right here. Now, when you run this bomb play, please only run this when they're rushing 3 or less people. Try not to do 4 unless you just have a really good line. I threw that way too early, but I thought I was going to get pressure. But cover 3, I don't recommend you trying to bomb cover 3 with this particular play, because it's not a fast developing bomb. It's going to take a long time to actually bomb cover 3, and it's just not worth it, honestly. But it technically can. So if they're playing some crazy defense, that's where I'll do it. Now, right here, I'm just actually going to rush one person. And that's just to make sure that I have plenty enough time to show you. But you actually can technically bomb cover 3. It just takes an extremely long time. So notice how right there he kind of stops running, and then we are able to actually get a possession catch to bomb it. But like I said, I would never recommend you to bomb cover 3 with this setup. I was just showing you that you definitely can. Now, you can bomb cover 4 drop. I recommend, so everything other than cover 3, I recommend you trying to bomb. And that's just how I believe you should do it. Now, if they put a deep half, it will take it away, of course. So just keep in mind of that. But this right here is going to be cover 4 drop, and just notice how cover 4 drop is just going to be able to just bomb it just really easy. So cover 4 drop style defense, I love it. Works perfect versus those styles of defense. So next I'll show you cover 2. It can actually split cover 2. It's just with cover 2, you need to make sure you throw this ball at the correct time. Now technically you can run this play stock and bomb cover 2. I'll show you that real quick. Technically, you can run this play stock to bomb it, but it just works a lot better with this setup, because notice how the safety can actually come over there and pick it if you throw it too late. And so if you kind of want to bomb cover 2, I'll show you the same setup, and I'll show you a slightly different setup that you can use too for cover 2. But technically, you can bomb it with this basic setup right here. But even better way to bomb it, which I'll show you here in a second, is the same setup that I gave you. It would definitely work versus cover 2. You just need to make sure that you throw this ball on time. I'll show you right here. So notice how we can actually have that window right there. Notice how it's going to be a foot race, and we are able to split those safeties. So you can definitely bomb cover 2 just with the same setup I gave you. That's what I do suggest you to do. Now, next thing we'll talk about is man coverage. Now, with man coverage, you can technically split the safeties. So versus man, what I'll probably tell you to do is take circle, probably put them on a drag, and you can actually run it just like this. So you just want to make this read right here between square, triangle, and X. Essentially, those are the routes that you want to read. So let me spot this guy too, just to make sure that we have enough time, because as long as you get a good win animation with square, you will be able to split those safeties. So I'll just show you that right here. So I'm gonna throw the hardest read for you to make is that one. So notice how we are able to actually get a win animation, but he doesn't get that much separation just because he isn't the best route runner, Paris Campbell. But it's good because a lot of times the user will not see that deeper post developing, because normally the user will be here. They'll be somewhere here trying to take this away, and if they're not here, that's where you want to throw that ball at. Now we also have an out route, and it's good too because if they have a mismatch, you can actually dump this out the backfield. So if they have like a a slower linebacker or something, which right here I have no idea why the D tackle is actually man matching that. I have no idea. That'll never happen in game. But anyway, this flat route will pull down any purples if they don't zone drop it, and so you'll be able to have this dot if they drop a purple right there maybe. But this is essentially your main read. So notice how the safety is going to slide out, and then we'll be able to split those safeties for a one-play touchdown. So without further ado, man, let's hop right into this gameplay. All right, so we are getting the ball right here. So my opponent actually did score in his first drive, and this game actually was a really good game. Any game where I don't have to play any of the meta teams is an excellent game. Now technically the Eagles are a meta team. They're actually a really fun team to use on here. You guys already know that. They have great speed on offense and defense. Now the Colts actually is a pretty fun team to use on here with this particular formation, and they're good because, like I said, the Colts really only have 3 receivers. Well, really 2, Paris Campbell and Ty. But Dolan actually does a pretty nice job. Of course, they do have JT in the offensive line, so this is how you want to use them with the run. Now, right there, this game was full of crazy animation. So if you guys love seeing crazy animations, man, this is the game to watch right here because, man, there's so much weird stuff going on with this game. But yeah, if you guys want this full formation, meaning that I kind of show you my setups in more detail, show you why I like them, show you additional setups, then please make sure you go on my website and go to request the ebook and actually request me to do this formation for you guys. So what's going to happen, if you guys are just curious about how it works on my end, essentially when you request a formation, basically you'll pay for that. You'll pay for that formation, and I'll get a little alert that you paid, and then I'll see what formation you want, and I'll go make the ebook. Now when I make the ebook, I'll actually put it onto my website in a format. So if you're ever curious about the format of the ebook will be in, just literally go on my website and then go look at the free ebook I have, because I have a free I believe it's the Saints empty formation I have. That's a free ebook. So if you're ever just curious about how the format would be, just literally go on my site and then you'll be able to see exactly how to look. So essentially, after I make your ebook, I'll put it in that format and then I'll actually send it personally to your account. So that's exactly how that works. So you don't have to do anything. Once you pay, you just have to wait about, normally it takes me, a little less than a day to do everything. It all depends on how much workload and how much, how many other people have requested a formation. That's how it works, because I have to wait for videos to upload, have to wait for it to render, all that nice stuff. So I have to wait after I make them. So it is a little process with that. So right here, my opponent tried to send up a little man blitz, and this formation is good because you already have 7 people that you can actually max pro, if that makes sense. So it's a very nice formation because nobody can't really they won't be tempted to blitz you, so it's just easy to actually be able to, you know, pick up the blitz. And man, I really struggle with talking. You know, I try to get on here and try to make sure I get my words right, but man, I be struggling, man. I think it's because I have so much that I be wanting to tell you guys, and so my mind just starts to not be able to say everything I want to. Now, well, I actually do like, so the way I like to use this little speed sweep, I like to actually do fake audibles and then click on them and then snap the ball, so that way it looks like I'm motioning him. But he was not fooled, and he just literally just TY, my bad, bro. Literally set TY up right there. But this is that doubles, I forgot, this is the flood concept that I really like. I forgot the name of it already, but essentially all I did is take circle, put him on a streak, and right there I should have possession catched it. That's why I never actually rack catch. I tried the first time in a long time, try to rack catch that, and yeah, that's why that right there, that is exactly why you have to possession catch every single pass, basically, if you don't want to actually get that kind of animation. But yeah, man, 4th and 7 right here. So this is another good setup, right? So I was looking at triangle. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, he should have had a pick, because I wanted that the whole way, because that corner route is a man beater, but I just wanted it, you know, like that was an excellent play. Like I should have been patient and waited on Square, because Square would have definitely beat his man, but I don't know, I was being ignorant, you know. You're good for one bad read a game, and that was definitely my one bad read. So right here, this setup is going to be great against man coverage, because you're going to read the out route to slant in a deep post if you have enough time to read the deep post. So right here, I'm looking at the out route, but I see the deep post, and we get an under pressure. Now, if that under pressure was not there, or maybe it had like an Aaron Rodgers or a Kyler Murray, then that would have been a touchdown for sure, because that was his responsibility for the user, like that safety, that was his responsibility. That's why he ran back there. But had I not been under pressure, had another better quarterback, that would have been a definitely easy read. Now, right here, you can tell he did try to just throw the ball up, and we are going to be able to get the pick. Simply, you just can't do that in Madden. What do you guys think about that? You know, because I hear a lot of things going back and forth about how you should be able to, you know, be able to win. Like if you throw the ball up, it should depend on like stats and stuff. Honestly, I think that's not good for the game, if you want me to be completely honest. But right here, I'm looking between square and triangle, so I'm gonna actually see triangle right there. That's TY, and he is gonna be able to get the animation we want, and he's gonna skate for the touchdown. But let me know what you guys think, though. A lot of people think that, like, for example, so if I was to throw the ball up to TY, right? Let's say TY, and no, you know, let's do somebody else. Let's say Tay Adams, right? Devontae Adams. Let's say it's Devontae Adams versus I don't know, whoever that is on the right side over there, cover Dolan, you know? So, because you don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. Now, let's say I just threw the ball up to him. Who do you think should catch that? Well, you'd be like, well, D-Hop. But we're talking about Madden, though. It's right there. I wanted to show you guys that setup that I gave you will actually bomb, you know, just about every coverage. You know, it's right there. We caught him lacking. I believe he was in cover 2. I'm not sure. I actually didn't look at the safeties to tell, but I believe he was in cover 2. But anyways, man, he's going to throw another pick. But, yeah, what do you guys think, though? So, personally, I feel like if I throw the ball up, and we're talking about Madden, right? We're not talking about real life. We're talking about Madden. If I just press a button just because I have D-Hop or Tay Adams versus whoever that is out there, should I win? You know, should I win that catch? Because how much work did you do? You just literally threw the ball up. So now if you see he has a step on him, if they give him an animation for like I think it should all depend on whether they win or not, if they get a certain animation off the line of scrimmage or maybe like during a route. So then that way it takes a little skill to see, okay, hey, look, he has a step on him, I'm throw it, you know, or something like that. So that's how I feel about it, because I don't feel like it's fair if you were just to throw it all ball up every single time and they catch it just about every single time, because how much skill did that take? You know, that just means anybody could pick up the controller and do that. So that's just how I feel, though. So right here, I thought he was gonna play man coverage. He played zone, so great honestly adjustment by my opponent, because I could have sworn it was gonna be man coverage. So that's the only thing about 2-4-5. Sometimes you just don't know, which is why it's a good defense, just because you don't know. Even in real life, man, 2-4-5 is actually really good in real life, which is crazy, because I remember I forgot who the Cowboys played. I think they played was it the Chiefs? They played the Chiefs, and they literally ran 2-4-5 double A gap the whole entire time. Now, right there, I was throwing that just to see if I can get a lucky little catch. Now, I know I probably have my in route, but I like being ignorant. You know, I see people do it all the time to me, so I be wanting to try it, man. But I gotta remember, they don't give me those type of animations. But nah, man. Yeah, 2-4-5 double A gap it's just a really good defense, because there's so much you can do out of it. It's just a disguise style defense. Now, I was getting just the worst animations with JT. So I just decided to take my 3, because, you know, apparently I need to take my 3 because JT is just a non-factor, you know. But the run plays in here are really good. I just suck at running the ball. You guys know that already. I'm a passer, all right? I wasn't blessed to be able to run and pass the ball, or I would be a pro. You know, I'll be sitting somewhere at the MCSs or something, because but that's not my mindset, you know. So I don't play the game to try to be the best. I play the game to put you in position to be the best player. That's why I play the game. As right there, I was trying to wonder what happened with that. I think what he tried to do was maybe try to cover the ball, but maybe pressed L1 instead of R1, because it literally just looked like it was like a lateral. But you know, I cut him off, so that's why it was like fumble, because you know, you never fumble like that, you know. So I don't know what he was trying to do. I think he was trying to just maybe do that, like as far as I think he was trying to I think he was trying to cover the ball, but I was reading his user right there, and I knew he wasn't going to want it because the running back was going to be open. So I just waited for his user to peel back, and then I threw it. Nice little pitch and catch. But that's, you guys probably didn't know that though, but I don't really play this game to try to be the best. I play this game so I can make you the best, like you watching this, you know. So I want to give you your setups, and I want you to, you know, prosper in these setups that I give you, because they're easy setups. I'm not easy, but they're setups designed to beat every single coverage, you know. So it's just all about making your read, picking the right choice, you know. That's how I like to play the game. That's why a lot of my videos are offensive based, because offense, you know, it's the most creative thing you could do, because defense, you guys are pretty dead set on meta defenses, you know. So like, you know, some of you guys aren't, but most of you guys are dead set on meta defense, meaning that you're either going to run what, 3-4 odd, 3-3-5 wide, 3-3-5 normal, or you're gonna run 2-4-5 odd, or $3-2-6. Those five, I bet you, out of those 5 defenses, you personally watching this, I bet you run at least 2 of those, you know, at least 2. And I should be able to tell you that it doesn't really, you know, people are gonna run the meta defense, you know. It's just how it works. Now people want to be diversified when it comes to offense, you know. Now some of you guys might not. Some of you guys might still run trips tight end. You know, if you're guilty of this, you know, it's okay, you know. You might run trips tight end, gun bunch, what's another one? Trips tight end, and I'm talking about offset too. So trips tight end, gun bunch, I'm missing some other ones. Trips tight end, gun bunch, I can't think right now. Trips tight end, gun bunch, you know, I can't think right now. But there's a lot of other meta formations, like super meta formations, I just can't think right this second. But it's what I dedicate my channel on, man. I dedicate my channel just so I can show, because the problem with running meta stuff is that people know how to stop it. Like your better players, if you're running meta stuff, they're gonna know how to stop it. But if you're running something off meta, it makes them have to use their brain, you know, because they can't say, oh hey, he's playing trips tight end, let me put this guy here, put that guy here, put this guy here, back this guy off, you know, spy this guy, and now I'm bagging him because he's going to run these basic setups right here, which you will, because they're meta. So that's why I like doing offensive videos, because what's going to happen is a lot of times people don't know how to play those, you know. So they'll be like, for example, you come out in doubles wide off, they might be like, is this a scheme or is he trying to run the ball? Then when you actually start passing out of it, they're like, oh wow, okay, you can actually pass out of this offense. And they'll be like, well, who's the pro running this offense? And then you'd be like, dang, it isn't one, you know. So then a lot of times they won't even know that you're running an off meta formation, because a lot of people just get on the game, load up. This is what most people do. They'll get on the game, load up with what, the Chiefs, Packers, Ravens or something. They're gonna run what, you know, or Mutt. They're gonna load up a Mutt. They're gonna run what, trips tight end, gun bunch, you know. That's what they're gonna run, you know, if they're trying to be quote unquote meta. And then on defense, what, 3-3-5 normal, 3-3-5 wide, 2-4-5 odd, you know, 2-4-5 double A gap, or 3-3-5, you know, normal. Those are all you're gonna see. That's all you're gonna see. You're not gonna really see some, you know, 4-3. You're not gonna see some, you know, nickel normal. You know, you're not gonna see those. You know, you just don't see them. That's why when I find opponents who actually run off meta things, I actually really like it. You know, and it makes me actually go back and study the game that I played and just see like, were these real setups or were they just stock plays? That's just me personally. But this is what I was telling you. That's why I don't like calling that particular bomb play on the right hash, like whenever we're going from right to left, just because it doesn't work as well. But we got gifted one, you know. Hey, it finally happened. It finally happened, man. But they prompted me to go for 2, so that's just why I decided to go for 2 here. So let's see if we can get it right here, man. You can tell that time everybody blocked how they're supposed to, and we were able to walk in. But anyways, man, yeah, let me know what y'all run, you know. So if you guys watching this in the comments, just let me know what you run. I'm just curious, you know. Do you run meta or do you run off meta? Now a lot of you guys might be wondering what I run personally. Honestly, I don't really have a set offense. Like, I've been trying to think what series I want to do next, because like I said, I kind of want to be done with this series. Now I may just try to just go on regs and just like figure out what my main offense would be, but actually show the games that I actually try to figure it out with. That's what I'm thinking about doing, because it's so many good formations. Like I said, every single, so we're on part 30. I gave you guys 30 formations. 30 formations of some of them meta, most of them off meta, and they're just my setup. So like, I haven't decided which one. So I really actually like the empty, what is it? It's in the Cardinals playbook, the empty formation I did. Really like that one. It's right there. That was actually a good blitz, because I really wanted triangle, because I didn't think his user was going to be able to keep up. But yeah, great blitz by him. But I really want to do the empty formation out of the Cardinals, since I know the quarterback glitch now, the quarterback draw glitch that you can do. I think it'll make that offense a little bit more explosive, and plus it's just really hard to stop. There's post routes coming from both sides of the field, so it's just, there's a lot you can do out of it. But I don't know, man. I don't know what I want to do. But also, I do run U-Trips, as you guys know. So if you guys want that U-Trips ebook, it is actually on my website. So make sure you go grab it. Finally put it out. I've been telling you guys for 2 years now that I wasn't going to put it out, and I finally did it, because just finally about that time, honestly. And honestly, go get the ebook. And you'll see it's at least, I think it's about 12 different setups I give you guys in about a 30-minute span. So it's definitely a lot. You'll get a lot of value out of that, honestly, because it's setups that just aren't meta at all, because they're setups that I personally run. And you guys know that I don't really personally run like things that are meta. Now there's a couple meta setups, but for the most part, it's not really meta. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for this video though. I do hope you guys have a blessed day. I'm Rage Real, and I'm out.